What's poppin', guys? Specs back with the Mount Silver League, the week 1, well, week 1, 2, and 3. So if you guys remember, I uploaded my draft analysis for this league, and then my OBS stopped working. It wouldn't do window captures, display captures, anything like that. Instead it would give me a black screen. I looked up multiple fixes for it. A lot of it had to do with the NVIDIA graphics card, and apparently my computer wasn't targeting one as the default over the other, something, I don't know, couldn't figure it out. So I downloaded XSplit instead, and it works. So we're going to use that from now on, so I got to learn that, and I was finally getting decent at using OBS, that's a shame. So I'm just going to both kind of through week 1, 2, and 3 at the same time. So week 1, we're playing Hendo and the Motor City Meganium. The team I brought is Coco, Blastoise, Ferrothorn, Hawlucha, Mamoswine, Xatu is FizzDev, Mamoswine is Focus Sash, Hawlucha is Electric Seed with Sub-SD, Acrobatics, and Roost. Ferrothorn is just standard Leech Seed, Spikes, whatever. Blastoise has Hidden Power Grass, I think a Water Move, Aqua Jet, and Rapid Spin, and Coco was Taunt, U-Turn, or Taunt Volt Switch, maybe Nature's Madness. This game was played like 3 weeks ago. Either way, let's get into it right here. So I'm going to lead Coco, expecting Uxie, but he leads Scizor. So we're just going to click a Volt Switch on this. Does not that much, so it tells me he's really bulky, and he clicks Sword Stance in my Coco's face. At that point, I basically had to hope he wasn't Superpower. So I go for the Leech Seed, basically really risking it. He's going to go for the Roost, so he's going to be a full, and we're going to go into Blastoise after that, fearing the Superpower, and then we have to switch out to Xatu. Actually, hold on. Let me play this slow so I can talk. Xatu is our only real check to this Mega Lopunny. I prepped really bad around it. I should have either been Scarf Coco or Scarf Mamoswine, one of the two. Like, I didn't have much for this. He's going to click Fake Out, hopefully, luckily, and not do that much to us. Then he's going to click Return here, and we are going to U-turn. I expected the Uxie to come in, or maybe like the Scizor or something, but we're in on Coco now, and we do scare the Lopunny out, and we click our Volt Switch. Now it feels a little too slow to Coco. So we're in Xatu versus Uxie, and this is a good matchup for me, so I'm just going to Roost, get my health back. I see he's going to go into top of Finny, and we're going to be healing up in good shape to check the Lopunny some more. He reveals Scald on Finny, which is kind of annoying because it'll burn me eventually if we just stay in here, and it does a good amount. So I do want to Roost one more time to at least get some health back. It burns me, so we won't be getting too much back as our lefties get canceled out. And then he's going to click Moonblast here, and it does a ton as we just Roost again. We're not really gaining anything, we're not losing much, but we're not gaining much either. So I'm going to switch out into Ferrothorn here. He's going to Moonblast me, it's going to do nothing. And we're going to get a free Leech Seed here, I believe. As he goes Ditto. Yeah, okay, so we Leech Seed. He's going to go into Ditto, see my set. And he's going to double out into his Entei, knowing that I really can't touch him. I'm going to get up a layer of Spikes. We're going to Protect and see what he, I think locks himself into. And then he does switch, so we can pretty much confirm that he is Choice Band and Entei. So then we're going to get up our Leech Seed on the Finny. And we're going to be out here chilling, living, being a Ferrothorn, being annoying. We're going for the knockoff, get rid of those lefties. And get some more Leech Seed recovery. We're sitting nice and good at full health. I think I click Spikes here. Yeah, so we get up another layer of Spikes, and Entei's back in. He's going to double into the Lopunny as I Protect. So he's here with the Lopunny. I went into Mamoswine. He clicked High Jump Kick on the Protect. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know if I thought he was going to Fake Out or Return predicting Xatu or what. Like, I already showed, I don't know. In my head, I was just not thinking High Jump Kick. Definitely a misplay on my part because we literally lose our Mamoswine for nothing. Mamoswine didn't do too much that game though, so it might not be the biggest deal. We're going to go back into Tapu Koko here, and at that point, my Scarf Bluff no longer paid off, and he kills me. But we got up our electric train for Halucha. Now, I'm going to... I click acrobatics, so I can't play around with that +1 threat. We're going to do a good chunk to the Sizzler. We're going to get our SD on here, as he's going to go for a Roost. So he's going to be at full. We're going to be at +1 defense, +2 attack. We're going to acrobatics. We're going to do a good chunk of damage, as he went for a U-turn of his own. Now, the Yuxi's in here, and at +2, I don't kill this. This sub right here was a massive choke, because at +4 I killed the Yuxi with acrobatics, whereas +2 I didn't. I sub here, I guess, scouting for psychic, but in doing so I put myself in range to die to the psychic. So I don't know what that play. It was a terrible play. Definitely would have made this game a lot closer, winnable even. But now we're down 6-3, and it's not looking too good. We got Blastoise in here. We're gonna click our Water Pulse. We're gonna do some damage to Finny. He's gonna defog. We're gonna click the HP Grass, and we're gonna pick up 1 kill. So it's now, 6-5 or 3-5. We're gonna go for Air Throw on opening return. Get some Iron Barbs chip. He's gonna switch out. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's thinking we're a Choppler or something after we've already seen lefties. Who knows? 20s doesn't stay in, and then we're going to Leech Seed, get up a Protect on this Entei, Zeus Flare Blitz. So I know he's locked in the Flare Blitz. This probably wasn't my play. My play was probably just stay in on Ferrothorn and let it take all that damage, because Entei is just gonna run through me. I for sure should have saved Ferrothorn. I don't know what I was thinking. But either way, we're going to protect, get our left Leech Seed recovery, and then we're going to die to the Flare Blitz. As you can see, he lost a ton to recoil, so we do bring the differential down to a 4-0. So we start off Mount Silver with a loss to my good buddy Hendo and the Motor City Meganium, so we're 0-1, -4. Now we can go into week 2, where we versus Ian and Aladdin and Lantern. I brought Coco, Xatu, Mamoswine, Ferrothorn, Blastoise, and Hydreigon. Hydreigon was a cool set. It was sub Salicberry, and it was meant to sub up a couple times, get it Salicberry. The Salicberry would then let me belch on the, I believe it was Aromatisse. Yeah, it was the Aromatisse. As well as after the Salicberry, outspeed his Mega Beedrill. It's right there. I'm sorry. So we would have outsped the Beedrill, and we would have been able to belch the Aromatisse. He didn't bring the Aromatisse, but we can still eat that berry to outspeed the Beedrill. Blastoise, I believe, was just max HP modest with Water Move, Dark Pulse, Rest Talk.
Here we go.
Mamoswine was Life Orb with Shard, Quake, Knockoff, maybe, and Crash. Ferrothorn was just standard, bulky nonsense. I don't really remember Coco's set too well. So we're gonna get into it. I led Blastoise, really identifying that he had no real switch into it. I clicked Dark Pulse turn 1, thinking he was going to go Lottie or Celebi. That damage shows us that he is max Spadef Arcanine. So we gotta keep that in mind for our Coco. We get the confusion on the Latios, and now we click we went hard Coco. So after these lefties, max Spadef Arcanine took 75% minimum from Electrium Z in the terrain, the Z Thunderbolt. Him being max Spadef, I really thought that he would stay in here, thinking there was no way I could kill him. So I'm gonna click the Z move here, and if he lets this Arcanine go down, my Blastoise is in a really good spot. Just fire off Dark Pulses, like no problem. Ferrothorn is not threatened too much, except for the Hitmonlee, and we're in a good spot. Hydreigon was Arcanine, that's what it's called. There's definitely a problem, but he lets it go down to the Gigavolt Havoc here. And then he's going to go to a Mega Beedrill. It's going to outspeed me and be able to U-turn and Poison Jab or do whatever. We're going to go Ferrothorn as he's actually going to click Toxic Switch. Now that caught me by surprise. He goes hard into his Hitmonlee and gets his Electric Seed. So we have a bit of an issue on our hands because he's going to go for Bulk Up. This Hitmonlee is now at +2 defense and +1 attack, and its speed is double. He's going to go for a Bulk Up as we went for a Leech Seed. We're going to get some health back. I click Protect here as he high jump kicks. Now that is perfect. Perfect. Because he misses, you know, and we get our Leech Seed. He's on 3%, and he dies next turn. I predict him definitely high jump kick again because the Ferrothorn is a real pain in his ass for like Beedrill, Crawdon, and like the Ferrothorn walls his entire team if this does not kill it. Anticipating that, I'm gonna click Zatsu. He misses. Really would not have done a lot at all. So doesn't matter too much. Zatsu, we're gonna U-turn on the Crawdon. We do outspeed, and he's gonna click Knockoff. Does a ton of damage to my Hydreigon. That's a resist, ladies and gentlemen. That does not. That's not fair. We're gonna set up a sub, anticipating him to switch out. As he goes Celebi, we're gonna get a free Dark Pulse off, pop the Culver. He's gonna U-turn on us, break our sub, and then he goes right back into the Beedrill. And we're gonna go into Ferrothorn for some Iron Barbs chip on there. We do 12%, nothing crazy. He's gonna go into Celebi, and I'm gonna Protect just to scout for HP Fire. As he's gonna go for a U-turn. Then I stay in thinking, okay, maybe he doesn't have HP Fire. We'll click Rocks, and he Thunder Waves my Ferrothorn, which is completely fine by me. Then I go into Zatsu, thinking maybe he was gonna do something else. I could bounce it back, but he just U-turns. So he's going to go Crawdon, threaten me with the Dark move. I'm going to U-turn, get some more chip, and I'm going to let Hydreigon die. He didn't have the Aromatisse. My set was like designed kind of for the Aromatisse, so it doesn't really do too much. I'm going to go Coco, and I click U-turn. He basically gives me the Celebi. Crit didn't matter too much. I could have just gone, Zatsu or Mamoswine and just killed it from there. He's going to go into Latios, so I go into my Mega Blastoise. He's going to pop his Psychium Z. We're going to live on 8% because we were like max HP, I believe, maybe like 8 Spit F. And we're going to click Dark Pulse, and we're going to take out the Latios. So Blastoise gets a kill before it dies. We're going to go Zatsu. We're going to eat up this Aqua Jet because we're Fizz Def. And we're going to U-turn. We're going to take out the Crawdon. And the last Mon is Mega Beedrill, and it is in range of my Ice Shard. But, fun fact, I misclick Icicle Crash, and we missed. So, we take a lot more damage than I would want him, and I would have lost the game to a crit. But Ice Shard kills next turn. So we bounce back from our 4-0 loss week 1 with a 4-0 win week 2. So now we are 1-1 with neutral differential, and you know the season's kind of back where we should have been at week 0. Either way, so we're 1-1, no differential going into week 3 versus Ravrex. His team is Zapdos, Nihilego, Snorlax, Slowbro, Mega Mawile, Piloswine, and Muck. So we had an interesting team this week for this guy. Since this was the most recent battle, I might as well I'll go over the sets for this one. So we had 108 speed, modest Blastoise, 144 HP, 4 Spit F, Scald, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, Rapid Spin. I believe the 108 speed was to outspeed, I think it was a Jolly Mega Mawile, or an Adamant. I think it was an Adamant Mega Mawile. That's what it seems like. Maybe it might have been Jolly. Either way, we outspeed Mega Mawile 100%. We get the Scald damage off. We have Mamoswine, Leftovers, Thick Fat, Icicle Crash, Earthquake, knock off Ice Shard. Knock off us with a Slowbro. When it comes in, let me get rid of these replays real quick. When it comes in, which I knew it would, I wanted to be able to knock off its Leftovers at least. I really wanted Stealth Rocks on Mamoswine, but I had to fit it on Ferrothorn instead. Spike stacking would have been pretty nice if I could get up Rocks and then Spikes with Ferrothorn, but I really felt I needed knockoff. And then we had our Tapu Koko Thunderbolt, U-turn, Dazzling Gleam, Grass Knot. So Dazzling Gleam and a Z Grass Knot kills most variants of Piloswine. Grass Knot and the Z Grass Knot kills like max Death Piloswines. We almost never, we just never click Thunderbolt. If Piloswine's alive, we never click Thunderbolt with Tapu Koko. Then we had Expert Belt High Dragon with Dark Pulse, Earth Power, Roost U-Turn. 128 speed, Timid Nature with max special attack, 16 defense, and 112 HP. I believe we outsped, what was it? Maybe he had something that was in between like Zapdos and like a lot slower than Hydreigon that I outsped. But either way, next we have Juice World, the Volcarona. It was a Fiery MZ. I noticed that I brought 2 Z-moves. Didn't really notice it during the battle, realizing it now. But either way, our set is Roost, Quiver Dance, Fire Dance, and Hidden Power Ground for a little Muck. We are max HP, max defense to take almost no damage from Muck knockoffs. We resisted the Piloswine, Icicle Crash, and we're neutral to the Earthquake, so we walled it pretty effectively. And after a Quiver Dance boost, we took on Slowbro well too. Mega Mawile, the only thing that got to hit us was Rock Slide, and he felt, I really doubt he could have fit Rock Slide onto his coverage that week. So we resist Iron Head, we resist Play Rough. We have a Z Crystal for knockoff, so we don't take a lot of damage from that. This is basically switching into Mega Mawile. I hope we burn it. And then last we had Akaberry Ferrothorn with Stealth Rock, Leech Seed, Bulldoze, and Power Whip. Bulldoze hit Nihilego. If you tried to HP Fire me, we Akaberry, we Bulldoze. We did a ton to it. We didn't OHKO it, but we did a lot. We for sure put it in Mammo Ice Shard range. We had Bulldoze just for a little bit of chip on Mawile. He Fire Fangs me, I eat my Akaberry, I get Iron Barb's chip, and I get Bulldoze. It also just kind of hit a little much. Either way, let's get into the game. He leads Nihilego, I lead Mega Blastoise. He does not have a safe switching to this. So I just click Scald, get off 24% on Slowbro, and then I click Dark Pulse as he goes Alolan Muck. I believe I just Scald the Alolan Muck, hoping for a burn. I know I don't get it. He Gunk Shots me, does a lot to my Mega Blastoise, so we're going to switch out. We're going to Mammoth here. He misses his Gunk Shot. It's a little unfortunate, but I do resist. It probably wouldn't have done too much, maybe like 35. We're going to click the knockoff on the Slowbro. He has Culpa Berry, so takes no damage from that. He's going to be able to regen that up, and he burns my Ferrothorn on the first Scald he goes for. Then he's going to click Ice Beam. It's Ice Beam, I think predicting my Hydreigon. So I guess if I scouted for Fire Blast on the Slowbro, he's clicking Ice Beam on the Hydreigon. I guess I could have just went Blastoise too, so I don't really understand that play too much, but I guess. Next turn he is going to reveal the Fire Blast, and we're going to have our Akaberry, so we're going to live it. We're going to get some Leech Seeds up. He's going to switch out into his Zapdos here, and I believe, yeah, okay, so I switch out into my Mega Blastoise, and I'm forced to double out into Mamoswine. He's going to click Thunderbolt, and he's going to, do no damage because I'm a ground type. It's pretty nifty. He's going to go back into Slowbro. I think I clicked Knock again. We do 31%. I'm going to switch out. I still haven't shown that I can switch moves, so he might still think Mamoswine's Scarf. We're going to live that Scald with Ferrothorn. And we're going to click Leech Seed. We're going to get some more damage off on Zapdos. We're going to stay healthy a little bit. We're going to go out on Tapu Koko because we can live whatever and get some Leech Seed recovery. He goes for the Roost, which is, expected. It's fine. Remember the rule. We never click Thunderbolt when Piloswine's alive. So we Dazzling Gleam. We show that he is max Spadef with Eevee Life. So we're going to go for a U-turn for a little more chip. And then Blastoise comes in. We're going to click Scald. We don't get our burn, of course. And since he's Spadef, he lives. We are going to crit Rabbit Spin, and we're just going to Rabbit Spin on this thing till it dies, and we live without our rocks. He's going to go Nihilego. I'm going to go into Ferrothorn just to sack it off. He goes for the Grass Knot, which is good. Makes contact, chips himself a little bit. Then he goes for the Hidden Power Fire, which takes us out. So he's at +1 special attack. I'm going to go Mamoswine and buff my Scarf some more, and he falls for it, and he switches out into Zapdos as I Earthquake, which is fine because he still thinks I'm Scarf. So we're gonna click Icicle Crash. We're gonna reveal that we're not Scarf, and he's gonna click Defog, and we take out the Zapdos. Annoying Pokemon, and it's gone. So now he goes Slowbro on our Mamoswine. We double out into a Hydreigon, and we get a nice free Dark Pulse off. Actually, we click U-turn. Okay, I was playing well. So I clicked U-turn, and I go into a little Muck. I double out into Coco on the Slowbro. We get that right too, and we get a free Thunderbolt because Piloswine is gone, so we don't have to follow the rule anymore, and Slowbro goes down. We're gonna U-turn out on Nihilego because it's out of range of Thunderbolt. So we're gonna go Mega Blastoise. I'm gonna go Tapu Koko because after another Thunderbolt, it's close to dying to Mamoswine Ice Shard. But he doesn't kill us because his best move to hit us is Power Gem, because he has Power Gem, Grass Knot, HP Fire, something else. So we're gonna get to kill the Nihilego and keep our Koko alive to get some damage on this Mawile. He's gonna go for Fire Fang. He's gonna take us out. I'm gonna go for Volcarona. I'm gonna click Fiery Dance, and because I didn't Z Grass Knot with Koko, I can Quiver Dance up on this Muck one time, eat that Rock Slide because I'm Max Fizdev, and we're gonna Inferno Overdrive and take out this Muck. Then we are here with this Mega Mawile. We're gonna Roost up just in case he had Sucker Punch. He's gonna show his best move to hit us with Fire Fang, and he's gonna forfeit. So he doesn't save the differential. Volcarona gets that kill anyway. But we get a 3-0 for week 3 of the Mount Silver League. So after 3 weeks, this little bulk session we had, we are 2-1 with +3 differential. I like the team. Week 1 was a little weird because I didn't have anything to really beat Mega Lopunny. I like the team a lot, and I look forward to a lot more wins going forward. With that, I will be back here with 1 game a week, starting on week 4, unless XSplit decides to not work on me. I will see you guys then. Peace.